25. It's the Richmond Generals against the Tampa Bay Hockey Club. We're waiting for refs to get on the ice, and we'll get started here shortly. I'm going to put you on mute, and we'll pick this up here in a second. All right, there's our whistle. We're going to quickly pick up the pucks and we'll get this game started. This is the Richmond Generals 18U HP going up against the Tampa Bay Hockey Club. We're in Clearwater, Florida for the Thanksgiving at the Beach. This is the third of 4 games for the Richmond Generals. Generals had a tough Friday, taking 2 losses yesterday against the Clearwater and the team out of Ontario, the Whitby Wildcats. So right now the Generals are sitting in last place in the tournament, 0-2. Now, we were just looking at the statistics. There's a slim chance the Generals can play in the one game tomorrow, which is the championship game. It would have to be it's probably like I put it like at a 5% chance, but we just watched Clearwater beat the Flames, and the Flames have now fallen to 2-1. Clearwater is 2-1. This Tampa Bay Hockey Club beat Clearwater, beat them 4-2 yesterday. So we lost 3-0 versus Clearwater. So, if you stack rank the teams, this makes this a tough game for the Generals, but sometimes it matters who's in goal and how the kids come out and whether they're fired up and got a desire to win. So Generals are in a must-win situation here or their fate is sealed and going to have to push things a little bit. We've been seeing, we've seen some bad calls. I can't say there's a ton of bad calls. They're really not calling 2 and 10s. They're missing some hits in the back, but not bad officiating. I think we're going to have Cam Gaddis between the pipes today. Generals are back on the ice at 8:15 tonight. We're getting ready to get started. We're playing 3 15-minute periods here. We'll get started. Looks like we're going to go back. We're going to go with the lines we finished with yesterday. I think Coach Stewart liked the mix-up that he had. So we're going to come out here with the Repco line, which is now including Ben Krug and Robert Covington. So no, we've got Lucas Monroe in goal. So we take the face-off, goes over towards Krug. So as I mentioned, I don't know if you heard in the noise, we got Lucas Monroe in goal. He had a fantastic performance last night, although losing 3-0. It was a standout performance for Lucas coming off of an injury last weekend. So the Flames pull that back in their defensive zone. Repco was chasing. That comes out to Krug. He beats it up the near side. And it's picked up by the Flames. Flames back behind their own goal, sends it around. Out of the zone, everybody missed it. They're going to say no icing. Strode's going to have to hustle to it. Sends it around the board. It's going to be picked up by Jeanette, sends up to Krug. Flames hold it in the zone, sends it back around the boards. Back to Strode in the corner. He takes a little love tap. Repco trying to work it around. Flames are still on it, shot wide of the net. Krug trying to clear it. Flames chipping it back in front of the net. Good tie up there by Strode. And that's going to come back out. Flames are going to reset at neutral ice. I'm not the Flames. These are Tampa Bay. I got Flames on the brain. They were the black team before this. So it's Tampa Bay. This one's coming out to Stewart, coming off the bench. Bobby with a quick shot. Stewart getting up there. So Tampa Bay trying to clear it. 2 Generals running into each other. Stewart trying to get the puck back. Tampa Bay on the puck in their defensive zone. Chipping it up. Tampa Bay coming through neutral ice. Daniel Kim hooking there. No call. We are going to call it now. Generals touch it up, so Kim's going to go to the bench go to the box for a hooking here. Just quick minute and a half in, and Generals are on the penalty kill. They're going to call a hold.
Let go of his stick too, Ralph.
Right, it's got to get both ways.
Well, Daniel's got to let go of his.
Yeah.
Let go of your stick next time, Daniel. He's holding it. Let go of it.
Stewart taking the face off. Tampa Bay comes away with it back to the blue line. Tampa Bay walking in. Tampa Bay with a shot off the post, and that goes wide. Yesterday we saw a shot go off of Monroe's helmet and go in the goal. It hit the side of the helmet and ricocheted in.
He's in the crease!
The JT Strode, our local referee expert, reminding the refs that they've got to watch that a guy's camping out in the crease. And
Let's go, Jen.
we'll go to a referee critique here later on. 50 seconds left in the penalty kill.
Let's get it,
Tampa
guys.
Bay moving the puck back to the point. They miss it. It's going to go to the other D. They're going to send it down in the corner. 35 seconds. Jello's working it down there in the corner.
Come on, Carson. Get it back.
Bickmeyer and Heil are the two on the ice right now. Comes back out to Tampa Bay. Heil chasing. Comes back out to the other point. Bickmeyer tries to get it kicked out. Tampa Bay with a good pass. Good stick there by Jello. Comes back to the point. Another shot in off of the pad. Follow up, and it's in the goal. So with 16 seconds left in the penalty kill, Tampa Bay up 1-0. 12:18 left to go in the first period. Generals giving up a couple of power play goals yesterday in their game against Clearwater.
Let's go, Jens.
Gens need to get fired up and play spoiler here. They got to take some wins here. A lot of hockey left. We're just a couple minutes into this. Gens got to bring the fight to the other end of the ice. Bickmeyer getting away with that one. So we got Peterson, Heil, Bickmeyer on the ice. Rotating our centers with different wingers here. I'm sorry. And Lugo and Strode are your defensive duo. Probably going to put Tapscott on a forward line here. That goes over to the far side to Strode, and he fires it in there, and it's gloved by Tampa Bay. The goalie sealing that one.
Let's go, Jens.
We'll get a face-off to the right of the Tampa Bay goal. Repko back out there with Krug and Covington. Drop down. Tampa Bay fighting it out from under their feet, and they're going to take it up to the neutral zone, over to the near side, off the wall. Tampa Bay with a shot. Blocker save there by Monroe, and he puts that up into the netting. Drops behind the wall, so we'll get another puck. Repko loses that face-off. Tampa Bay sends it across the blue line. Krug out there to chase. Goes down into the corner. Picked up behind by Tampa Bay. They miss the puck. Covington trying to work it out. There with Lugo. Get it out. Repko's on the puck. He drops it for Covington. Covington to Krug. Krug down the left-hand side. Gets pinned up against the wall. Jeanette is on for defense. Not soon enough as he picks that one up at the blue line. He's going to try to go the other direction. Flames are off sides. They've got to hold up. They dump it in.
Let's go, guys. Get it back. Nice.
Over across. Tap's got to Repko. Repko across the blue line. Trying to get it to Covington, and it's back behind him. Tampa Bay coming back the other direction. Goes over into the wall. Krug chipping that one up. Repko gets it up. Tampa Bay with a long shot. And Monroe on his knees lifts the glove and puts it in for the whistle. 10:46 remaining in the first period. Generals trailing 1-0. Bobby Stewart out to take the face-off. He's got Tapscott to his right and Kim to his right. Comes back. Tampa Bay wins that face-off. Comes into traffic. Oh, good shot there. Another block save there by Monroe. Tampa Bay taking that off the wall. Sends it around the boards. 10:30 left now in the first period. Tampa Bay picking up this puck. Shot. Trying to take the head off the referee. Over to the far side. Defense sends it in. Spending a lot of time here in the Generals' end of the ice. Comes away with Kimmer. Kimmer trying to feed that up to Tapscott. It's behind him. We got to get passes in front of guys right now because everything's behind. That comes back to Jeanette. He's going to try to take it off the wall and feed it up to Kimmer if he can touch it, but it's just out in front of him. Tampa Bay sends it around the boards. They got a guy at the breakout spot. Kimmer with a slash there. Doesn't get called. Hits the guy up high in the arms. And they're offsides. 9:48 left in the first period. Jones going to get a line change and put back out there Peterson, Heil, and Bickmeyer.
Let's go, Jens.
Got Lugo and Moore as your two defensemen. Comes back. Heil sends it over to Moore. Moore off the wall trying to get it up to Bickmeyer. Bickmeyer's going to feed it in deep. Goes back behind Tampa Bay goal. They're going around Heil, working it in the corner. Lugo on the deep pinch. Tampa Bay coming down. Good stick slap there by Moore. Trying to get it over to Heil. Heil trying to go up through a lot of traffic. Working through trying to win this one, and Tampa Bay's going to pull it back. Tampa Bay on the puck. It's got a guy on the near side. They're going to take that off the wall in front of the scorer's table and drop it in deep. 9:15 left in the first period. Moore's on the puck. He sends it around to Bickmeyer. Bickmeyer in the corner has some time as Tampa Bay's not pressing right now. Over to Heil at the breakout point. He misses the puck. Came off the wall at a bad angle. Heil on the puck, trying to take it up. He's going to just chip it up. Tampa Bay's going to recover and turn it around through neutral ice. Lugo trying to chip it up. Heil trying to just get it forward. Covington on the ice now, giving chase. Heil going to the bench. Covington down deep. Krug coming in on the right-hand side, and they chip it up into the bench.
Let's go, Jed.
And so should be a face-off inside the Generals, inside the Tampa Bay end of the ice. 8:40 left in the first period. Face-off is to the left of the Tampa Bay goalie. Repko out to take the face-off. Krug to the right, Covington to the left. Repko wins it, comes through the defense. Thought he was going to get a shot off. His stick was held back. Tampa Bay working it out in the corner. Comes out. Jeanette with a tough decision to chase, to pinch or not.
Come on, Bert.
Jeanette on the puck. First attempt was off of a boot. Covington chasing, going down, going and getting hung on. Tries to go short side, and they're going to call a penalty. They're going to call interference or holding here. So Generals will go on a power play with 8:12 left in the first period. First power play opportunity for the Generals. They're going to call a hook. So Tampa Bay going to the box for the first time. Going to send Stewart out and pull Repko off. They're going to leave Krug and Covington on the ice. Face-off is to the right of the Tampa Bay goalie. Strode and Jeanette are your two defensemen. Stewart wins it, pulls it back. Not enough to get it to the defense. Strode with a good job holding it on the blue line. Stewart getting it back behind the goal. Puts it around. Strode on the deep pinch, gotta win that. And here go Tampa Bay, shorthanded. Oh, goes down. That looked like leg-to-leg contact, but there's no call there. Could have gone either way, so I'm glad they didn't call it. Nobody purposely stuck it out. Oh, a Tampa Bay player goes hard into the wall. Keep playing, and they call it. I'm sensitive to the Tampa Bay player down, but Jeanette.
We don't. Yeah. That's not good. We don't like to see that.
The Generals coming over to their bench while Tampa Bay player kind of hit his head into the wall. I don't know if he's got a collarbone injury or what.
Right. Yep.
All right, so that Tampa Bay player able to get off under their own power. You get the trainer off the ice. 7:42 remaining in the first period. Generals on a power play for another minute. Generals trailing 1-0 here against Tampa Bay Hockey Club. Stewart wins that back, gives it to Covington. Covington crossed the blue line. He's got Krug behind him. He's going to circle back around. Somebody needs to get in front. Stewart's camping out in the Ovechkin circle over there. Jeanette over to Stewart. He doesn't have an angle. Over to Jeanette. He's got some ice if he wants the middle. He takes a shot and puts it in mid-center. And we got somebody's net guard on the ice. We got 39 seconds left in the power play. Face off to the right of the Tampa Bay goalie. Stewart's still on to take the face-off.
Let's go, General.
Comes back to Covington. Oh, wow. Good pressure there by Tampa Bay. We win the face-off, but they won the battle. Comes back to Krug. He lets it roll to Stewart. Stewart back to Jeanette. Back to Stewart. Covington, not a clean. He's had some speed coming through the slot. Just couldn't carry the puck. Strode trying to sneak in, looking for a deflection off of Krug's leg, but it goes wide. Comes back to the point to Jeanette. Fakes out one. Got 9 seconds to go on the power play. Oh, Schroeder down in the corner deep. That's going to hit off the ceiling, thank goodness. 3 seconds on the power play, so we'll get the face-off. And then back to 5-on-5. 6:45 remaining in the first period. Generals trail 1-0. And Generals have been in all of these games. Statistically, they're like 2-goal, 3-goal underdogs to all of these teams. Generals win the face-off. Shot from Agello wide of the net. Kim's got it. He's trying to take it off the back of the goalie and flip it. And so we're back to 5-on-5 as the penalty expires. Deep in the corner, Repko on the puck, trying to get it. Gets his own rebound. Oh! Kimmer had the puck and just needed to put it in the net. His stick was going the wrong way, and he cleared the crease as opposed to putting it in the net. At least that's what I could see. Tapscott trying to turn it around. Generals are getting their chances. You know, when one-goal game, anything can flip and bounce into the net. Tapscott trying to settle it, brings it back to Moore. Up to Repko. Repko trying to fight his way through a battle there. Tampa Bay getting it up into the zone. They've got a guy center. They don't pass it. They take the shot. And Monroe with the squeeze gets the whistle with 1 tick under the 6 minutes to go in the first period. We'll get a line change. Peterson taking the face-off. Heil trying to get that puck. Comes back out. Heil and Bickmeyer chasing. Oh, that puck just gets past him. It comes back to Moore. He's going to reset. Sends that over to Agello. Agello over to Peterson. He's got Bickmeyer to his right. Tries to feed it. Not a great pass. Trying to get it through 2 guys to get it to Heil. And the Tampa Bay back over across the ice. Bickmeyer on it. Trying to flick it up and send it in. Peterson's going to chase. Tampa Bay picks it up. They're going to try to break out of their zone. They get up to neutral ice and find the red line. They drop pass it. Peterson's going to take it and sends it to Heil, but it gets under his stick. It's going the wrong way. Peterson trying to get it back to Heil.
Come on, Jack, in there.
Tampa Bay, it's got to go after those pucks. Generals send the puck deep for a line change.
Let's go, Jen!
Off the wall, Tampa Bay coming hard, picked off by Lugo. Little battle going on against the boards. We're down to about 4:30 left in the first period. Generals trail 1-0. Repko trying to get this one coming out. Krug's on the puck, finds Covington off his skate. Puck, off of turnover there in the defensive zone. Covington's got to send that. Trying to find Krug. Come back to Krug, back to Covington. Quick passes here. Sometimes this works for these guys. Krug back to Covington. And Tampa Bay's going to flick it out. Lugo's got to get back hard. It's a 2-on-1 going the other direction. Schroeder coming back to assist. Tampa Bay holds it up as we're down to 4 minutes to play in the first period. Lugo getting a block there. Tampa Bay circling, chipping, it's in the crease, and Monroe gets the cover. And the whistle as we're down to 3:53 remaining in the first period.
Let's go, Chubbs!
Stewart out to take the face-off. Agello and Tapscott on the ice. Comes back to Agello. 3 attempts, and he finally gets it up the wall to Tapscott. Tapscott working it, trying to feed it up to Stewart. On his skates again. Comes back. Moore winning that, finding that pass. Tampa Bay sending it in. Moore Good glove down by Tampa. They turn and fire wide of the net.
Come on, get it out.
Comes up. Kim trying to send it up the wall. Picked off the blue line. Sent in off of Moore's shin guard. Generals can't clear. Tampa Bay still on the puck. Moore getting pushed down to the ice. I think Stewart wanted a cross check there. No call. Tampa Bay with a shot and gloved by Monroe. And freezes that, giving the Generals a chance. Tim Moore trying to educate the refs on what to call there as his son gets tackled from behind and pushed to the ice. Interference call, holding call, cross check, you name it. You can call it something. Peterson taking the face off. Leaves it for Heil. Chips it across the ice. Bickmeyer giving chase.
Get that. Come on, Jack. Get that car.
Come on, Jack. He's got to use his body. Sends it across. Of course, it's easy for me to say, sitting up here, to say he's got to use his body, but Agello trying to get that up. Gets it past Heil. Goes down deep. Heil giving chase. He's got Peterson with him on his right. Goes around to the breakout spot. 2:30 left in the first period. Tampa Bay sending it, but they're going to say it was touched and it makes the goal anyways, and they're going to cover for the whistle. 2:26 remaining. Generals trail 1-0.
Who was it? Top gun. Nice man. Luke is like a nice man. Casually.
Peterson taking the face off. Heil to the right. Bickmeyer is the other forward. Heil's got the puck, tries to send it up to Bickmeyer. Bickmeyer getting the rebound off the Tampa player, goes into the wall. Around centered, comes back to Strode. He fires up, sends it in. Can't get the tip from Bickmeyer. Up against the boards. Peterson, Bickmeyer swinging a miss. Heil going to the bench. Krug is on. Bickmeyer working in the corner, sends it around to Krug back behind the goal. On their feet. Peterson breaks free. Covington on the ice. Over to Peterson. Oh, he gets Covington coming through the low slot. Gets tied up by Tampa Bay. Players go down. They're all up. Oh, Tampa Bay's got a good 2-on-1 here. Shot. Blocker save there by Monroe. Sends it wide. Tampa Bay sends it in. That's well over the net. Going to go to Krug in the corner. We're down to 1:30 left in the first period. It goes through to Repko. Repko tries to drop pass to Covington. He sends that over to Lugo. Lugo working that across the red line. He's going in deep. Trying to get the pass. Rebound was there. Repko was headed in. He's in the corner now. Just a little bit late for that rebound off the pads. Repko trying to come away with it. Comes to Covington. They got out to Covington. Oh, he gets a swipe at it and misses the puck. I assume his stick was held from behind or lifted. Good, another chance for the Generals, and we're going to get an offside call. 57 seconds left in the first period. Stewart taking the face off. Kim on the near side. Tapscott on the far side. Comes back. Stopped by Monroe. Sent around the boards to Tapscott. He can't get a good stick on it. Tampa Bay on the puck. Chips it.
Yeah.
Stewart gloves it down to the ice. Foot play. Oh, Stewart takes a big hit to the head. No call. Sends it over to Stewart. He goes back into the corner once Tapscott to chase it. Stewart with a stick lift. Battling in the corner. Tapscott's on the puck. All three forwards are under the goal line. Trying to get it in short side, and Tampa Bay's going to come away with it. They're sending it up deep. They've got a good touch at red line. Oh, can't handle the puck. Moore going into the corner. I was going to say, it should be no call on that. The player lost an edge and went down. They center it. Goes through the crease. Stewart sends it to Kimmer, but it's behind. Good touch by Moore. Sends it back to Kim. Kim at the blue line loses the puck, and they're going to say he's offsides because he doesn't carry the puck across.
Go, Jen! Good try, boys.
8.4 seconds left in the first period. Generals trail 1-0. Peterson out to take the face-off. Heil to the left. Bickmeyer to the right. Ooh, Generals win the face-off, but leave it for Tampa Bay. Over a Jello stick. They're going down in the corner. 3 seconds to go. Jello turning into the corner. He's just going to hold it and get the buzzer. Tampa Bay liking to hold our sticks. All right, so at the end of one, Generals trailing 1-0 here, but it's a good game. Still, anything can happen, a lot of hockey left.
Yeah. Bye.
Yep. All right, we'll get the second period long shift here as Lucas Monroe's going to make his way down to the right. Last minute instructions here from the coaches, trying to get these boys fired up. Like, they are in this. They are absolutely in this game. Seems some good passing down the other end. Right now, all of our passes are behind people at mid-ice, so we can clean some of that up and get some passes down near the net. Tampa Bay doing a good job tying up the sticks in the crease. Peterson out to take the face-off, drops it back to Heil, comes back to Heil off of a skate. Heil still on it at the red line. He sends that in deep. Tampa Bay on the puck. Bickmeyer chasing, Peterson on the boards. Bickmeyer trying to get it free. Jeanette stepping up at the blue line, trying to chip it up, and Strode there. He's going to send it back to Peterson at the red line. He's just going to flick that, and it hits a lighting fixture. So we'll get a face-off outside the zone. Try to get it over the light fixture. We saw one yesterday go through a bunch of obstacles and drop down in front of the goal. So anything can happen. They're going to say mid-ice face-off. Peterson still taking it. Tampa Bay wins the face-off, drops it back to their D. Bickmeyer chasing. Up in front of the Generals bench. Jeanette, not a good pass. Comes to Tampa Bay. Good move there by Heil. Gets that over the blue line. Stick lift there by Bickmeyer. Sends this deep. Generals going to the bench. Heil over the wall. Krug is on. Tampa Bay trying to get it out. Bickmeyer wins that. He sends that deep again. Generals doing a good job pressing here in the second period. Gets past. It's going to come out of the zone. Strode's going to send it in. Generals have to touch up the blue line. But other than that, they're back in action. Oops, sorry. Gets past Repko. Little back pass there by Tampa Bay. Stroder on the ice. Wow, lays it down, take away the passing options. That's a crazy move, but these guys do it. Jen's doing a little disrupting. Covington sends that across to Krug. Doesn't come off the wall the way he thinks, but he's on the puck. He's got to get some reinforcements. He's got Repko there and a little hip check. Puts Krug down off the puck. It's going to come back to Repko. Repko across the blue line. They're going to say they're offsides. Krug coming off that ice slow. Shaking his head that he's all right, but got to rub that hip for a little bit. It's a hip or a thigh. Stewart taking the face off. Drops it back to Lugo. Lugo doing a good job on defense last two games. He's going to send that one deep. 13-16 left in the second period. That one picked up by Tapscott. Sends that across the ice. Nobody there. Stewart's going in the corner. He got a stick lift. He's off the puck. Goes off a Tapscott skate. Tampa Bay gloving that down to the ice, carrying good momentum. Coming across, picked up by Tapscott. He's trying to get it out of the zone, trying to chip it up. Tampa Bay misses it at the blue line. Generals with a chance going back the other direction. Tapscott on it. We're on sides. Send it over to Bobby. A one-timer comes to Tapscott. Oh, wow. Is it in? No. It's in.
Yep.
It's in. Wow. It's in.
Caden.
Caden Tapscott with a shot going under the goalie's arm. I thought so too, and he made like he did, but that was in the goal. So it's 1-1, folks. 12:44 left in the second period, and Generals have tied this up, going against Tampa Bay Hockey Club. Generals just really carrying the game right now, really getting their groove here in the second period. Moore coming back, sends that puck around to Bickmeyer. Bickmeyer trying to break it off the wall. Tampa Bay winning the puck, and now down in the corner, drop it back to the point. Takes a shot, misses on it. Heil with a breakaway. He's got clear skate. He's got time. He's got to carry some speed. He's got to put his move on, and Heil runs it up 2-1. Woo! Heil with the go-ahead here. About 20 seconds after the last goal by Tapscott. So Jen's feeling it right now. The boys are buzzing.
Like Janelle just missed it.
We just had to get her out of here.
Yeah, that's right, that's right.
She better be listening.
Everyone says Janelle better be listening because she missed her kid's goal by 2 minutes. Sends it over to Bickmeyer. Bickmeyer now on the attack. Bickmeyer behind, trying to send the puck. Tampa Bay on it. 12 minutes now remaining in the second period. Generals leading 2-1. Brings that puck back. Sends it in. Sends it across. Stick play, and Tampa Bay responds and puts one in. Generals just couldn't clear the crease. And that one gets past Monroe, so it's 2-2. Let's go, Jens! So 3 goals now in about a minute and a half. 2 by the Gens, 1 by Tampa Bay. So we're going back and forth now. These guys are all getting fired up. Repko taking the face off. Krug to the right. Covington to the left. Shot goes in. Ooh. Monroe wasn't happy with the way that ramped off the stick. Agello working it. Tampa Bay on the puck. Down to the corner, sending it around. Covington gets enough stick on it that it bounces out of the zone. Tampa Bay with a good change in direction. Drops it back to the blue line. They got a 3-on-2 going. Good stick lift there by Krug. He shakes off his nice. They try to go short side. Monroe gets a glove on it. Covers it for the whistle. 11:25 remaining in the second period. We're tied up here in Clearwater, Florida, 2-2. Jen's just thrilled to be getting some pucks in the back of the net after the 3-0 loss yesterday to Clearwater.
During that last goal,
Stewart taking the face off. Sends it across. Kimmer heading over to the wall to pick this up. He's going to carry it forward. High slash on the hands. Kimmer sends that in. It's going to go around the boards. Jello's going to meet it. He's on the deep pinch. Goes back to Tapscott. He misses the puck. Goes back behind the goal. Picked up by Tampa Bay. They send it out. Little dangerous pass by them, but they're going to be able to clear it. 2 defenders working it. They got a body up. And that one picked up by Kimmer. He sends it up. Gloved down by Tapscott. He sends it over to Stewart. Stewart across the blue line. Going to try. Oh, Stewart bounces over a stick. But they got a chance because the defender falls. And that comes back to the point. Over to Agello. He's going to dig it up. Looking for a tip. And gloved down by the goalie. We need a better screen in front. 10:41 left in the second period. Peterson taking the face-off. Heil to the left. Bickmeyer to the right. Sends it back to Heil. Puck is stolen just before he could do anything. Here comes Tampa Bay. They're coming down hard. 3-on-1. They pass it across. A shot. Puck is loose, and Monroe quickly covers. Great job from Monroe going to his right as the pass came across and saves the goal. .10:31 remaining in the second period. We're tied up 2-2. Peterson freezes that puck. Bickmeyer trying to work it. He's got it. Bodies up in the middle. Bickmeyer gets it. He's going to chip and chase. Sends it back behind the goal. Heil going to meet it back behind it. He's got a Bickmeyer with a point-blank shot, hits the stick, and Tampa Bay's going to skate it out. I got to see Heil throwing some bodies around back behind that goal. Not his style of play. Goes around the boards, comes back. Moore on the puck, he's feeding it up to Bickmeyer. Bickmeyer is going to send that. That's going to be on goal, so it's not icing. Peterson chasing. Goalie chooses not to freeze the puck. Peterson has it. He's looking for Krug. Peterson still fighting it. Peterson trying to get a shot off. Comes down. Covington almost with a chance, and Tampa Bay's going to skate it out of the zone. Good back check there by Krug, and he's going to win that one. He works it across the blue line, trying to go through two defenders. Jeanette's on for D. That comes to Repko. He tries to lift it. Still loose. And Krug tried to lift it and somehow put it into the chest. Jeanette with a shot, and it's going to go in the corner. 9:15 remaining. Generals with some great chances there. They've got a guy behind the D. 2-on-1. Oh, amazing right pad save as Monroe gets his right foot out there and gets an amazing stop. 9 minutes now. Tampa Bay trying to pick up the pace here. Trying to do the one-timer. Tidmore was trying to tell the refs that the players were offsides. They're leading the puck over the blue line. That comes back. Covington tries to get it to Jeanette. Goes to Repko. He puts it into a defender. Comes back to Strode. He works around one. Feeding it. Tapscott! Tapscott with a great move. Just wide of the net. I'm not sure if the goalie got something on that. Tampa Bay skating this out. There's an awesome battle here. That goes off of Repko's skate. The boys are really making this happen. 8:20 left to go in the second period. That one won by Tapscott. Oh, a great save. Wow, Tapscott with two great opportunities inside of 30 seconds. That one goes off of Strode's feet. Shot goes off of Strode and in. Wow, that was an amazing exchange. Generals, one of those are going to go in. They've had some defensive zone turnovers and just not getting them in the back of the net. Both goalies doing a fantastic job right now. Keeping this a 2-2 game, 8:06 left in the second period. Stewart takes that face off. Tampa Bay drops it back to the blue line. Keep working, boys. They're working it. Tampa Bay working it. Centering pass comes across. Heil chasing it down into the boards. Sends it back at the blue line. Tampa Bay painting it. That one off of Heil's skate. Oh, a little back pass. I like the idea. Tampa Bay picking that up. They're going to send that in. Touched up. Agello's going to try to get to the puck. Picked up by Moore. Takes it back behind the goal. Finding it to Bickmeyer. It's got Heil on the near side. He's trying to stick it down and control it. It's bouncing. Heil's working. It gets into the zone. Tampa Bay going to take control and bring it back behind their goal. Heil trying to win it. Heil gets it. Another defensive zone turnover. He's stuck down in the corner. Heil's got it again. He's trying to get it to Bickmeyer. Leaves it for Moore. Goes off of a skate. Bickmeyer covering defensive duties. Tampa Bay going back the other direction. Gets around Agello. Bickmeyer on his belly there. He's got to hop up. Moore lifts it, tries to get it out of the zone, doesn't clear it. Goes back down in the corner. Bickmeyer was slow to get off the ice. I don't think he's hurt. He's still out there. That one's on Moore, and he's just going to flick it. Trying to get it deep enough that it's not icing and get some guys off the bench, or on the bench. Heil over the wall. Agello's off. Moore is off. Krug is hustling over. They had a guy camped out at the blue line. Come back to Krug. Good opportunity there for Tampa Bay. Oh, holds it at the blue line. Sends it in, and Monroe takes the puck and seals it in the glove with a whistle. 6:25 remaining in the second period. We're tied up 2-2. Peterson going to the bench. We'll get Repko on. I like these new lines are working for the Gens. Really big turnaround from yesterday. Sends it back to the point. Sent in deep. Free in front. Follow up. Loose in the crease. And Monroe gets another glove on it. 6:17 now remaining. We're still tied 2-2. Comes back to Lugo, back behind the goal. Comes up over to Krug again behind him. He's got a little bit of time, trying to send it up the wall. Oh, I don't know what the Tampa Bay player was complaining about. Yeah. The puck hit the stanchion? Oh, big hook! There we go. We got the call. Go, go, go! Play it, guys. There we go. Touch up and the whistle. And so we're going to get the hooking call finally. So Generals will go back on the power play with 5:43 remaining in the second period. Second power play for the Generals, unable to capitalize on the first one. We'll see if we can do something here. So we're going to send out the Stewart, Tapscott, Covington line. This is a new one. Jeanette and Strode on defense. Stewart's got the puck, bringing it around into the corner. Sends it back down to Covington, trying to Tapscott do the hard work in the crease, trying to set up the screen, trying to create some chaos there. He comes in the corner, back to Covington. He's got Strode to the point if he wants it. They got to move the puck.
Somebody in front.
Tapscott working it in. They need somebody. Somebody's got to get in front. Comes back to Stewart. Stewart's turning. Covington still in front, trying to set up and distract the D. Block the goalie. Take away something. Sends it across to Jeanette. It's a little too wide. Jeanette's got it down in the corner. Tapscott covering the blue line. Comes away. Stewart's on the puck. Opposite send it back to Tapscott. Not much on that. It was a slow roller. Jeanette on the puck. He's going to take a shot. Deflected wide by the goalie off the stick. Strode going to send that back up to Stewart. Stewart walking in. Covington still in front. Oh, stick down. High stick. Jeanette can't touch it. If he does, it's a whistle. So we're going to start again. Oh, short-handed. Here goes Tampa Bay down the right-hand side. He's going to put the move on. Goes around Monroe. He gets the right leg out. That's the move.
Go, turn the bird.
Go, go, go. Heil's on. Stewart setting it up. Goes to Covington. Covington back to Strode. 7 seconds after one-timer by Heil wide of the net. Comes back to Jeanette. Jeanette's going to wind up. He's got Stewart in front. We're back to 5-on-5. Sends it over to Covington. One-timer. Scooped up by Heil. And the goalie looks behind him. And it's not in the net. It's in his pants. 4:07 left. We're back to 5-on-5. And it's still 2-2 as the Generals unable to get a goal on the power play. Good opportunities there as they pressed hard. Peterson out there to take the face-off. Puck is held up. Jello trying to find it. Tampa Bay coming away with it. Tampa Bay cutting the D. It's all the way to Monroe. It's still loose, and Monroe's going to pull that in for the whistle. 3:52 left in the second period. 2-2 goals by Heil and, gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Oh, Tapscott. Tapscott put that in. Peterson out there to take the face-off. Shot wide, going into the corner. More over there, and that's going to touch the netting for the whistle. Tampa Bay wins that faceoff, pulls it back to the defense. In the corner. Sends it to the other corner. Tampa Bay going in deep. Heil going up into the wall, puts a guy into the boards. Comes away. Peterson trying to clear. Tampa Bay holding it at the blue line. Sends it across to the defense. Rister shot up high, well over the net. Comes all the way around. Tampa Bay again able to hold it at the blue line. They're sending that in. Looking for the deflection. Goes wide of the net. 3:17 now remaining in the second period. Tampa Bay still on the puck. Generals trying to clear it. Tampa Bay with a shot. A shrug there by Monroe. Somehow gets that save. Heil on the puck. Doesn't clear and it goes back behind the goal. Too much time in the Generals' end of the ice. Monroe, Moore trying to get it. Oh, Monroe gets a glove on it and gets the whistle. We'll get some new legs on the ice. 2:56 remaining in the second period. Still tied 2-2. Sending out Repko to take the faceoff. He's there with Krug and Covington. Lugo and Janetti are two defensemen. That one goes off of somebody's skate. Krug battling into the boards. Comes out. Lugo on the puck. Lugo up the right-hand side. Covington with the touch, so no icing. Goes down deep. Krug going to meet it back behind the goal. Krug puts a guy up against the wall. Covington coming in to kind of help. Tampa Bay still on the puck. Krug on the puck, trying to chip it to Repko, just out of reach. Still on it, and he sends it back to Lugo. Lugo sends it in. Covington on the puck. Sends it back to Repko, sends it in. Stick to the side by the goalie. Krug going down into the boards again. Trying to dig it out. Tampa Bay trying to find the breakout guy. They spin and turn. It goes to Covington. Covington tips it up to Jeanette. Jeanette goes to his left. Nice move. Works his way in. Oh! Jeanette finds the seam and puts it in. Jeanette pulls ahead for the Generals, 3-2. Goals now by Tapscott, Heil, then Jeanette. So with 2:08 left in the second period, Generals are leading this. Trying to pull a shocker here on Tampa Bay. No, looking like these teams are well matched. Generals showing some power here. Stewart out there to take the face-off. I think the ref is trying to show them where the center is. Oh, nice little move there by Stewart. Sends that back. Lugo still on defensive duties. Going to send this over to Jeanette. Jeanette sends that up. Finds Stewart for the touch. Sends it over to the wall for Tapscott. Tapscott tied up on the boards. Guy's just holding him. Stewart tries to center the puck. Comes to Kimmer. Kimmer leaves it for Jeanette. Back to Kimmer. Kimmer's trying to fire it up. Can't get the deflection from Tapscott. It comes around the wall to Lugo. Lugo drops it in. He gets hammered against the wall. Tampa Bay's going to skate it out. They got a 3-on-1. Generals have to get back and cover. They take it wide, going for the deep lean. And Kimmer, not afraid to take a guy out and put him down on the ice. Comes back. Kimmer still working it. Sends it up to Tapscott. Tapscott sends it across the ice to Stewart. Stewart's got Tapscott. Goes back down in the corner. Tapscott's going to quickly turn, find Stewart back behind the goal. Two of them are in the corner now. Tapscott was trying to feed it to Kimmer. Agello back to Stewart. It's at his feet. Sends it across, stick over to this wall. Strode trying to chip it up, trying to get it back to Kimmer. He's got two guys there. Tampa Bay trying to get it up. Agello moves back, covers it. Tampa Bay still on the puck, gets taken down. No arms in the air, so no penalty, so we like that. 56 seconds left in the second period. Generals leading this 3-2. Peterson taking the face off. He's out there with Heil and Bickmeyer. Jello working that against the wall. Tampa Bay coming away with it. Got a guy in the deep point. Ops just send it into the netting. I guess that went off a stick, so we'll probably get a face off inside the zone. Some music coming out of a locker room right now. Tampa Bay slow to line up for the faceoff. Tampa Bay there now, wins the faceoff, gets it back to the defense, sends it in the corner and back around behind the goal. It's in the corner. Comes back out to the point. Bickmeyer's got some ice. He's up by himself. Heil going to be trailing. Heil's got to hustle it in. Oh, Tampa Bay gets it away with a foot play there. 26 seconds left in the period. Heil wins that one, trying to chip and chase to himself. Heil's got it, but I think it's going to be too far out in front, and the goalie's going to play it. Had our hopes up. The puck was moving pretty good. Tampa Bay trying to chip it up. 10 seconds left. Tampa Bay takes it down into the corner. And so we get a whistle. Hooking. Looks like on pair. So Peterson's like shocked at it's like pair. Unusual for pair to be in the box. but picks up a hooking call. 6 seconds left in the period. So there's going to be another power play and there's an empty net down the left-hand side. So they're playing 6 players on. I like this call. See if we can win it and get it down the ice. Just get it, shoot it. And there's a whistle. Aggressive call by the Tampa Bay coach. I like it, though. Under 8 seconds, face off in the forward zone. Pull the goalie. So, at the end of 2, Generals are leading this 3-2. Goals by Tapscott, Heil, and then Jeanette. Generals will come back with 1:25 left on the penalty kill. Tampa Bay 1 for 1 on power plays right now. Generals just have to hold tight here and not let Tampa Bay claw that one back. Not quickly, though. All right, so we... All right, Jets are getting fired up. Covington out to take the face-off. Strode and Krug out there. And Jeanette. Generals have 1:25 to kill on the penalty kill. Covington sends it down. Tampa Bay pulls it back into their defensive zone. Sends that up to the red line. Got to turn it over to Strode. He's got to send that deep. There we go. Covington covers and puts it into the corner. I like this. 1 minute now to kill on the penalty. Tampa Bay gives it up. Stroder trying to send this one deep. Picked up at the red line by Tampa Bay. Not deep enough. They're offside, so he's got to wait till they clear the zone. Going to come back to Strode. He's going to try to take it off the wall. Gets just past the D. Should be slow enough to take some ticks off the clock. Tampa Bay turning it. Leaving their same guys on the ice. General Scott Stewart on. And Repko on. It's at the feet. It's in the crease. Cleared by Strode. And they're going to have a call. It's on the... it's going to be a penalty. It's going to be a penalty on... there was the whistle. A penalty on Tampa Bay. A hooking call on Tampa Bay. So with 24 seconds left, we're going to be 4-on-4. So the players are all looking shocked now. We've got a bunch of hooking calls coming out as the refs change their call structure here in the third period. Stewart being called to the bench. So 4-on-4 for 24 seconds, and then Generals go on a power play for 105. Tampa Bay on the puck, holding it back behind their goal. Sends it up to the left-hand side. Oh, wow, big hit. Kimmer. Not an easy guy to put down on the ice. Oh, that's another penalty there as Moore takes a leg hit, rubbing his shoulder a little bit. So,
Yeah.
a game misconduct.
Was that should have attached?
So they're going to call it 2 and 10.
What was it?
So Generals on a 4-on-3 for 9 seconds, and then we'll go on a 5-on-4 for 110. Covington taking the face-off. He's got Strode to his right, Krug to the left. Tampa Bay doing a good job tying this up in the wall. Comes away to Covington, trying to get it across. Comes back to Jeanette. Jeanette sends it on down to Strode. Here's a player out of the box behind us. Now we're going 5-on-4 5-on-3 for 1 minute. Comes back to Jeanette. Jeanette walking this in. General's looking for the insurance. Oh, it's free. Loose in front. I thought the goalie had it in the glove. Tampa Bay with the puck, and they're going to send that deep. Coach Stewart wanted better control of the puck there. He wanted more aggressiveness there on the wall. So Schroeder's going to send this across. Tampa Bay sending one guy deep, comes up to Krug on the near side. Krug got to control this, sets this up. It's got plenty of guys. We got to spread them. Comes back to Schroeder. Back over to Jeanette. Jeanette with a I thought he was going to shoot it. Krug had it off the skate and just didn't get much on that as he puts it into the goalie and he gets a save. 21 seconds left in the 5-on-3. .36 seconds away to 5-on-5 skating. Stewart out there to take the face-off. Krug and Covington to his left and right. Stewart wins the face-off. Krug goes down low. Stewart goes down on the ice. Tied up in the corner. 15 seconds now. Tampa Bay just happy to hold it at their feet. Comes out. Krug sends it back to Strode at the point. He sends that across to Jeanette. Jeanette looking for a lane, sends it in, and the goalie puts the glove on it with the seal. He gets the whistle. So we'll go to 5-on-4 right now. So General's on the power play for another 15 seconds. Tampa Bay doing a good job killing off the 5-on-3. Stewart's still out there to take the face off. Sends it back to Covington. He drops it back to Jeanette. Back to Covington. Not enough on that. And Tampa Bay getting it. Good body play there by Jeanette. General's back on 5 seconds to go. Comes back in the power play. Tampa Bay tying up the stick. Stewart trying to get it free. Tampa Bay on it, and they're going to lift it up. Strode gloves it down. Generals have to clear the zone. Generals touch up at the blue line. Heil send that puck deep. Got to hustle. Heil's on the puck. He's trying to win it. Tampa Bay puts it down in the corner. Heil still chasing. Goes down. Bickmeyer in the corner now. Peterson trying to put it back in the corner. Comes away to Bickmeyer. Bickmeyer with a shot. Deflected wide by the goalie. And Tampa Bay is going to ice this one and just get the whistle. Not happy with that setup. So we're down to 11:43 in the third period. Generals leading 3-2. Peterson out there to take the face off. He's got Heil to his left, Bickmeyer to his right. Lugo and Agello. That comes back to Heil. It's a quick shot. Stick save there by the goalie trying to go 5-hole. Comes back to Agello. He puts it in. Stopped. Oh, Heil. Oh, Bickmeyer with another turn and shot. And deflected wide. Comes back to Lugo. Shot. They're fighting. It's in the crease. And there's finally a whistle. Goalie down in full butterfly.
Do not touch
Peterson getting the full hug treatment there. Getting in the mix. 11:28 left in the third period. Generals leading this 3-2. Leaving, we're going to send a line out there as we're going to call Peterson, Bickmeyer, and Heil off. We're going to send Stewart, Kim, and Tapscott out there. We're skating 5-on-5. Tampa killing off some penalties here. Comes back to Lugo. Lugo chips it up forward, puts it into Tapscott. Kimmer trying to wrap around. He had Tapscott in front, so that was... Agello sends it around. That looked like a high stick, but maybe waist high. Comes back to Kimmer. He's trying to feed it out to Agello. Agello gets a shot in. Looking for a deflection by Tapscott and gloved by the Tampa Bay goalie. Both goalies, again, doing great jobs here. Keeping this close. Generals leading 3-2 with 11:10 remaining in the third period. Got to get the Generals buzzing again. Tampa Bay's looking tired coming off the ice. Seeing a lot of heads down. Stewart wins that face-off. Agello. Tampa Bay coming with a 2-on-1. Takes the pass, a one-timer, and they miss on it. Comes back, Agello kind of hustling. Sends it over to Stewart. Stewart and Agello coming out. They got a 3-on-2 going the other way. Getting fancy with the passes. Comes back to Tapscott. Sends it in centering, and it's under Stewart's feet. Tampa Bay holds the puck. Generals trying to get it back. Kimmer wins it. Sends it back down to Tapscott. Tapscott's got Stewart in the first side, but can't get the puck through the crease. Comes down. Tampa Bay clears the zone. Moore going to send it over to Tapscott. He touches it up to Peterson, but he puts it behind Kimmer. I want to see Stewart's got to carry that into the zone. Oh, Stewart almost won that one. And here comes Tampa Bay. They're going to send it in deep, just wide of the goal. Moore's got some time as he looks over his shoulder, sidesteps ahead. Tampa Bay's on the puck, though. 10:15 left. Agello's going to send this up to Krug. He takes it off the wall, trying to feed it to Covington. It's over Repko's head. Repko's on the puck. Stick to the referee. Krug takes a shot and tries to go near side, and that's goalie squeezes it and gets the whistle. 10:04 remaining in the third period. Generals leading 3-2. Yeah, YouTube. Just to grandparents, aunts, uncles, anybody who wants to watch.
Yeah.
So that's sent in by Strode, blocked. Repko takes it back down, sends it out. Bad glove down to Repko. Oh, he goes down just like stick was pulled around. Back to Strode at the point, sends it in. Deflected a little over the net. Repko just out of reach. Goes down as he reaches around. Here comes Tampa Bay. Comes down over the blue line. Tied up in the wall. We're down to 9:30 left to play in the third period. Tampa Bay's got a guy on the weak side. Someone's got to tie him up. And we're going to get a call there. Tampa Bay's on the puck. It's going to be a penalty against the Generals. Tampa Bay circling in the corner. They're just got to touch it up for the whistle. I think they're going to call another hooking call. Oh, they're going to say holding now. Generals will go on the penalty kill. 9:16 remaining in the third period. There's also a lot of moms that can't make the trip, or dads that can't make the trip, so
Very nice.
people dial in.
I came down from Ohio.
No call.
Yeah.
Go, Jets!
Peterson takes the face off. Generals trying to get things buzzing here. They got a 1.5 penalty kill here. Oh, good. That one goes down. Generals can't clear. Tampa Bay back on the puck. Goes back to the blue line. Over to the corner. Sends it in. Wide around the net. Comes all the way back to the blue line. Tampa Bay still on the puck. 1:14 remaining in the penalty kill. Peterson trying to get an interception here. That one sent in, and Moore squeezes it. I'm sorry, Monroe squeezes it. All my M's, I'm getting it mixed up.
Crease.
Heil coming on. Stewart coming on. So we're going to get Stewart to take the face off. Heil will be to his left. Puck's tied up. Tampa player goes down. Generals need at least one touch up here and get it deep. Trying to get it out of the zone. Gets it out. Tampa Bay will have to clear. Sends it over to the far side. Tampa Bay touching it up. Pulling it back. Reset their entry. Comes over to the red line to the near side. Stewart takes a little shoulder bump. 47 seconds left. Generals just got to send it deep. Lugo trying to fight it in the corner. Goes back down. Lugo's got to get there and send it. Oh, he doesn't send it hard enough. Come on, guys, ice it. Comes out of the zone. Tampa Bay will have to reset back to the red line. Over to the far side. They're going to dump it in deep. Comes all the way around the boards. Tampa Bay to meet it. Oops, sorry about the bouncing. Lugo getting a little bump from behind. Bumps in the wall. General's got to send it. And Heil sends it deep all the way down. This will take some ticks off the clock. 13 seconds left in the penalty kill. Get some new legs on the ice as well. Tapscott and Kimmer on it. Goes over the head of the ref. Comes off at a weird angle. Tampa Bay with a shot. Easy glove save there from Monroe. And they freeze it as we go back to 5-on-5 as Strode comes out of the box. 7:44 left in the third period. Generals leading 3-2. Going to bring the full Repko lineup out here with Covington and Krug. Moore back in the corner, sends it up. Repko trying to take it off, sends it across to Krug under his feet. Trying to just setting some pace here off of Moore's skate. It's going to turn over to Tampa Bay, who sends it back to neutral ice. They dump it in deep. It's going to make its way to Monroe. He's going to let that go back behind the goal. Agello's going to scoop it up. Tampa Bay doing good stick play there in the corner. Agello's going to win this one, trying to get it up to Krug. Krug's going to feed it to Covington. Covington just under his stick. Tampa Bay's going to pull it back. Tampa Bay trying to find a snipe there, and that should be icing, and we're going to go all the way down 200 feet to the other end. 7:08 left in the third period. Generals leading 3-2. Peterson taking the face-off. Hiles to his left. Bickmeyer to the right. Moore and Agello on the ice as defenders. Dropped. Not moving. Heil takes it and just flicks it just wide of the net. Oh, Bickmeyer puts a hit on and drops to the ice. Tampa Bay holding it in their end of the ice. We got 6:50 left. Generals are happy if Tampa Bay wants to take time off the clock. Oh, Peterson almost stick that one down. Tampa Bay got a 3-on-2. Peterson trying to help the D by coming back. Tampa Bay drops it. Oh, ricochet. There's a pile up and it's in the net. Monroe was trying to seal the wall, and they were like just a scrum that just mushed it forward. General's trying to argue that you just can't push that pile, and the refs are going to talk about this.
That was bad. It did look like. They pushed the goalie in.
They're just saying it wasn't shot and that there was kind of like stuck in her legs and they scrummed it. Oh, they're going to call it a goal. Referee's talking to Peterson. So at 6:35 now remaining, we're tied up 3-3. Controversial goal by Tampa Bay, but the ruling's the ruling. We're gonna have to live with that. Tampa Bay trying to put it back out. Jeanette trying to win this one. Generals just need to retaliate and get one in. Got to get taps. Got on sides. They're off sides. Let's go, boys. Stewart going to come over and take the face off. Kimmer's to his right. Tapscott to his left. Comes back. Strode going to flick it forward. Wide of the net. Goes down in the corner. Tampa Bay going to pick it up. Tampa Bay lifts it and puts it in the netting. 6:11 left. We got a tied game, 3-3. Stewart out there to take the face off. Stewart turns, trying to get it forward. Tampa Bay clears it, feeds it up. He's got a guy behind the D. Stroder's going to send it in. We're off sides. They clear it up and touch up at the blue line. Tampa Bay sends it up to the breakout spot, trying to find somebody, lifts it. Ooh, good stick play. 2-on-1 here. General's getting back. Blocker save there by Monroe. Puts it into the corner. 5:45 left. Comes back out. Kimmer can't get it on the stick. Jeanette. Kimmer back on the puck. Kimmer takes it back behind the goal. Sends it up to Tapscott. Tapscott's going to feed it up to Bobby. Bobby Stewart over the blue line. Loses the puck at the blue line. Tampa Bay resetting. Krug with a steal. Going to try to get it. He's a lefty. He's on the puck. Oh, he gets pulled off of it. Back. Turns in the corner. Sends in the centering pass. A one-timer there by Repko. Has... Repko with a good chance there and had a lot of empty net. Can't get it in. 5:12 left in the third period. We're tied 3-3. I don't think there's overtime in in the regular play. There's overtime in the championship game. Goes down, comes back. Lugo stood up. Krug, Covington with a shot. And wow, and a good spread there by the goalie, and he's going to get the squeeze. 5:04 left in the third period. We're tied up 3-3.
Keep shooting, guys.
Oh, they're going to get go. So Generals are going to power play with a cross check there. Is Tampa Bay going into the box? All right, so we're going to send Stewart out to get the faceoff. Generals with a 1:30 power play with 5 minutes to go. Stewart wins the faceoff, drops it back to Strode, sends it in the corner. Krug giving chase. It's back behind the goal. Sends it around the boards. Jeanette there to meet it at the blue line. Jeanette's going to send it down to Covington. Generals unable to capitalize on a 5-on-3 earlier. Wants the go-ahead goal now. Sends it back to Covington. Covington looking for a lane. Gets teed up by a Tampa Bay stick. Stuck in the corner is Stewart. Looking for the pass, sends it back behind the goal to Krug. Guys running clocks. We need shots. We got a minute to go. Sends it over to Jeanette. Jeanette taking time, takes a shot. Blocker save, follow up there by Covington, and it's smothered. .52 seconds left in the power play. Stewart still out there for the faceoff. There's 4:26 left in the game. Tied up 3-3. Generals need the win. Ty doesn't advance them forward. Sends it back to Jeanette. Jeanette looking. Goes down. He's got to cover it. Oh, wow. Luckily a misstep there by Tampa Bay. Gets the Generals a chance to come back. Strode coming back. Tampa Bay shorthanded with a shot. It's going to go off of a boot. They've got two guys deep right now. Stroder on the puck. 30 seconds left in the power play. Feeds it up. Trying to get it to Stewart. It's a slow puck. Covington's to his right. Stewart's trying to send it. Finds Tapscott coming on. He backhands it. Brings it down. He's at the wall. 20 seconds left in the power play. He sends it over to Strode. Strode sends it in looking for the deflection. Tapscott kicks it into the corner. Stewart sends it back around. Too much for Tapscott. Tampa Bay's going to get it up. Not enough to go the full distance. 7 seconds. Moore sends that across to Covington as he comes across the blue line. Covington trying to turn it. Tampa Bay. Looks like a headbutt there. Head-to-head contact, no call. And that makes its way to the goalie for the cover. And they put Tapscott on the ice. You know, in the earlier game, we saw a headbutt like that and they called head contact. 3:30 left in the third period. Peterson out there to take the face-off. We're back to 5-on-5 skating here. We're tied 3-3. Comes back out. Peterson, there's a stick on the ice. It's a Tampa Bay stick. They've picked it up. Back into the corner. Heil trying to work it. It goes back behind the goal. Comes back out. Agello's going to send that in. And a glove save there by the goalie. He gets a whistle. 3:06 remaining in the third period. Generals back on the ice at 8:15 tonight, taking on the Gulf Coast Flames. They are 2-1 on the tournament. Comes over to the near side, turned over. Bickmeyer's trying to get. He's got Heil centered. Heil with a deflection and can't get the one-time touch to go. Too much, wrong angle. Tampa Bay back in the puck. We're under 3 minutes left to play. We're tied up at 3. Sent around. Tampa Bay sending it around the boards. Held in by Jello. Jello with a foot. Tampa Bay trying to clear it up to the near side. Tampa Bay 1-1 in the tournament. A tie will not help them either. That one's stolen by Heil. He's got a 3-on-2 if they go, but Peterson's going to go to the bench. Heil's going to take it in. He's got Bickmeyer to his left. Heil sends it in just wide, and the goalie got a blocker or a stick on it. Comes back to Moore. He's going to chip it back down to the corner. Heil's going to come to the bench. Moore was trying to push it forward. Heil's making the commitment to the bench. Krug coming on. Takes the shot, and Tampa Bay with the shot. Gets through. And Tampa Bay pulls ahead. 4-3 with 2:06 now left to play. Generals are finding themselves trailing. go, Jens.
Get a dirty one, guys. Go get it.
You know, it sounds like they're talking about timeouts or something because Stewart down there to take the face-off. Generals have to dig out of a hole right now. They're trailing 4-3 with 2:04 to go. Got to expect Monroe to be called to the bench at some point here in the next 30 seconds. Goes over to Jeanette. Jeanette feeds it up just past. They're saying no icing as we're going to go deep on this. Oh, Repko takes an elbow to the face. No call. Repko working it back behind the goal. Still hanging in there. It's a shot. Oh, trying to go short side. Comes back to Jeanette. Good save by the goalie against the pipe. Jeanette sends it in, trying to get a deflection. It goes wide. Stewart lifts it, and it goes up and out of play. We're down to 1:34 remaining. They're going to need another puck. We've gone through like 5 pucks in this game. Carson hanging in there, comes to the bench. Monroe coming to the bench, so we're going to put the extra attacker on. Here comes Krug. So we got empty net down to our left. Generals needed here. 1:34, got to get possession. Scrum in the corner. Krug trying to dig it out. Tied up. Comes away. Tapscott on it. 120 now. Tapscott being held up. Comes down to Krug. He's trying to find somebody to pass it to. Get it into clear ice. And they're going to send this the distance. It's just wide of the net. That'll be icing. 1:07 left. Generals with the empty net and the extra attacker. Trailing 4-3 in a must-win game. You got a face-off to the left of Tampa Bay goalie. Stewart out there to get the face-off. Stuck on the face-off circle. Tampa Bay trying to come away with it. Comes back to the point. Schroeder with a shot. Low. He hits Stewart in the hip and it goes wide. Jeanette putting it around 55 seconds and Tampa Bay going to send it down. This will be another icing call. Does it make the line? It does. And so that's icing.
Come on, boys.
Face-off will be to the right of the Tampa Bay goalie. 50 seconds left on the clock. Generals with the empty net and the extra attacker trailing 4-3. Stewart taking the face-off. Krug to the right. Comes back to Covington. He holds the puck. He sends it in. Tapscott's on the ice. The rebound is there. Tampa Bay on the puck. They're going to send this the distance, and it's wide again. That's another icing call.
Yeah. Yeah.
39 seconds left. I think the coach wants them to skate that and just keeping this exciting, though. 39 seconds to go. Another face-off to the right of the Tampa Bay goalie. Stewart still out there. Covington to the left. Krug and Tapscott to the right. Comes away. Goes to the wall. Tampa Bay trying to get it. Generals. Berg holding it. Stuck. Tampa Bay. Oh, touched up enough just by... Oh, good tail. Tapscott able to send that back out. 25 seconds. They send it down. And that's going to be the icing. And Tampa Bay is going to win this one. Oh, that's... Seriously, like that's not unsportsmanlike. It's like, I know they're excited, but come on. On an empty netter, right? Like, come on. That's a local ref for you, right? Like, if you're the away team, that's called as an unsportsmanlike and you're ejected, but you're the local team. And so that's going to be sent down. Generals, 15 seconds to go. Had this one. Fought hard. Monroe's back in the net as we're going to tick down to 5 seconds here. It's against the wall. Generals will be frustrated, taking a loss here, but they fought hard here. The Tampa Bay player on the ice. They're just trying to get these guys separated. All right, these Generals played really hard. Came in here. Get the handshake. So we're back in the ice at 8:15 tonight. Generals, hard fought here. Really good game. 8:15 will be your Saturday night. Thanks for watching and thanks for supporting Richmond Generals hockey. Appreciate it.